Psalm 22. My God, why have you abandoned me? Why so far from my call for help, from my cries of anguish? All who see me mock me. They curl their lips and jeer. They shake their heads at me. He, David, relied on the Lord. Let him deliver him, if he loves him, and let him rescue him. Dogs surround me. A pack of evildoers closes in on me. They have pierced my hands and my feet. I can count all my bones. They stare at me and gloat. They divide my garments among them. For my clothing they cast lots. But you, Lord, do not stay far off. My strength, come quickly to help me. Then I will proclaim your name to my brethren. In the assembly I will praise you. You who fear the Lord, give praise. All descendants of Jacob, give honor. Show reverence, all you descendants of Israel. It's interesting to compare Psalm 22 with Matthew 27. Psalm 22 verse 2. My God, why have you abandoned me? Matthew 27:46. Jesus cried out in a loud voice, my God, why have you forsaken me? Psalm 22, verse 8. All who see me mock me. They curl their lips and jeer. They shake their heads at me. Matthew 27:39. Those passing by reviled him, shaking their heads. Psalm 22:9. He relied on the Lord. Let him deliver him. If he loves him, let him rescue him. Matthew 27:43. He trusted in the Lord. Let him deliver him. Now, if he wants him. For he said, I am the Son of God. Psalm 22:19. They divided my garments among them. For my clothing they cast lots. Matthew 27:35. After they had crucified him, they divided his garments by casting lots. It is believed that David wrote Psalm 22 before the Babylonian destruction of Jerusalem in 587 BC. The Gospel of Matthew is dated between 62 and 64 AD, so there is a large separation between the writings and the fulfillment of David's Old Testament song about the coming Messiah. Verse 18, I can count all my bones. Due to Christ's beating and dehydration, his bones could actually be seen. Verse 19, they divided my garments among them. For my clothing they cast lots. We see this verse quoted in all four Gospels, which is by itself unusual. In verse 30, we hear David asking for God's help to relieve David from his suffering. Matthew 26:39, we hear Jesus also asking the Father to relieve his coming suffering. Jesus, the Messiah, may have been scorned by men, but he was raised up to heaven and sits at the right hand of God the Father.